Yo guys, today we're checking out 10 of the best mobile car games you absolutely need to try. This list isn't packed with the usual popular titles everyone already knows. Instead, we are focusing on hidden gems on the Play Store. Games that are seriously underrated but actually go crazy once you try them. From brand new releases pushing mobile graphics to the limit to all the classics that still hit different even today. So if you've been looking for something fresh and different to play, you're definitely in the right place. Stick around till the end and make sure to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you like discovering new racing and open world driving games on mobile so you never miss out. Let's get started, shall we? Project Seoul is a 3D driving game by GeForce Games where you collect different vehicles and cruise through a realistic city environment inspired by Seoul. The map features multiple locations from basic car parks to bar stations, petrol stations, and plenty of other spots to explore. One thing I really liked about this game is how authentic the city feels, especially with the dense traffic that truly pulls you into the experience. You can also take on different tasks from the menu ranging from deliveries to transporting passengers. The graphics are good for this type of game and the engine sounds are surprisingly well done. In some ways, it even feels more realistic than a few popular open-world driving sims on mobile. The vehicle selection is impressive, featuring everything from buses and mini trucks to everyday road cars, all designed with great attention to detail. There are quite a lot of controls which can feel a bit cluttered at times, but thankfully there's an option to hide them when needed. The physics are decent overall, but a standout feature I noticed is the custom steering that adapts to each vehicle brand, something you don't often see in other games. Helix is a brand new game from Kamzet that aims to give players the freedom to drive or drift across a massive open world featuring popular car brands. Right after jumping in, I immediately got some car street vibes, although the physics still need a bit of refinement. That said, I really like the map. It already looks promising, especially once it's fully developed. For now, you also get some basic customization options, including paint jobs and simple suspension tuning. This feels like one of those games that, with enough time and proper support, could turn into something truly special. The graphics are decent overall, but the lighting definitely has room for improvement. At first glance, I actually thought this was gonna be another soft body simulator because of the grid map, but it looks like more developers are starting to use grid maps for their actual purpose. Next on this list, we've got a true classic gem. Project Offroad 2.0 is a very accessible off-road simulation game on mobile. I'm honestly surprised it's still getting updates, with the latest one bringing improvements to both physics and visuals. I haven't spent a ton of time on it yet, but if you love realistic off-road simulation, you're gonna enjoy this one. Even in the short time I played, it pulled me in. One thing I really like is the depth of customization. You can add a wide range of accessories to build your ideal off-road machine, from fenders to even snorkel. The map is huge with great verticality and a rugged terrain that really adds to the immersion. Guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm seriously starting to get hooked to this Brazilian motorcycle games. I came across one called Elite Brazil, and I think it might have some of the best physics out there. The cornering actually feels strategic, and when you are doing wheelies, you have to properly balance against gravity or you'll just tip over. It adds a nice layer of challenge. There is also a ton of tricks and stunts you can pull off, but honestly, I keep coming back just for the wheelies. You can even apply custom liveries inspired by real-world brands if you want that extra bit of realism. I've also seen a copious mod that looks really fun and pretty challenging, although I haven't tried it myself yet. The bikes are clearly inspired by real manufacturers like Honda and Yamaha, but since there is no official licensing, the game uses fictional names instead. Offroad game for mobile guys. Offroad truck driving dropped last year, and it mainly focuses on rock crawling and tackling rugged terrain. One thing I really like is the suspension physics. It feels really good. You also get a full workshop system where you can tweak everything from suspension to drivetrain setups, which adds a lot of depth to the gameplay. The game features large open maps with different environments, giving you plenty of freedom to explore, climb, and really put your builds to the test. Where it truly stands out is the level of customization. Although it does have a few downsides, progression can feel a bit grindy at times, and the map variety is still somewhat limited. Overall, it's a fun and promising off-road experience, especially if you enjoy building and tuning tracks rather than just straight up racing. There's just something about Brazilian games that hits different. I can't fully explain it. Maybe it's the way they build their maps. This next title from BR Studios Limited is another gem that dropped a few weeks ago and has already passed 100k downloads. I've come across plenty of similar high quality games, mostly bars and truck sim, but this time I decided to focus on car content. If you want me to cover those too, just let me know in the comments. Brasil Transport Online aims to deliver a realistic transport experience across a massive Brazilian map, from highways to rural roads. One of its standout features is the multiplayer aspect. You can team up with friends, form convoys, and explore together. The physics feel good and each vehicle has its own unique handling. What really stands out is the map design. Brazilian devs consistently pay close attention to details, from the variety of environments to the terrain, creating a truly immersive experience. The game also includes multiple systems like cargo and passenger transport, adding to the depth. As for the sound design, it's decent. Have a listen to this. Drag racing games, and I know most of you aren't either, but this next title is genuinely good. Project Drag Online is one of those mobile drag racing titles that leans heavily into tuning and progression rather than flashy presentation. The core gameplay revolves around buying cars, upgrading them, and fine-tuning every mechanical detail, from engine components to drivetrain setups, which gives it a surprisingly deep simulation feel for a mobile game. What stands out the most is customization. You're not just slapping upgrades, you're actually building a car piece by piece, and that adds a lot of satisfaction when you finally hit a perfect one. The multiplayer aspects also bring some competitiveness, letting you race against real players instead of just AI. Like other titles on this list, it isn't perfect either. The learning curve can feel a bit rough since the game doesn't explain everything clearly, and some players feel progression can be too quick or unbalanced at times. There are also moments where the competition or content feels limited, which can affect long-term engagement. Finally guys, you need to check out this title as well. Drive World Drift Car Racing is more fun Oasis style racing with one open world map on mobile. I've been having a blast with this one as well. Check out the graphics, pretty good, and sound design is also spot on. All the links will be in the description box, so I really hope you like this recommendation. Just remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want more of this. That'll be all. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.